Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for today's Pilates flow. This is going to be a 15-minute Pilates ring flow. I'm very excited because I haven't done a video yet with the ring and I love incorporating it. Just add some extra resistance in a different way from ankle weights or the ball. So let's get right into it. Start in a seated position, resting your hands in your lap. We're just going to start with a few deep breaths to ground ourselves. So close those eyes. And give me a big inhale through that nose. And exhale it out through the mouth. Another deep inhale through that nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. One more big inhale through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. Float open those eyes. And we're going to come into a downward dog position. Just pedal everything out, stretch everything out, get ourselves warmed up. So plant one heel on the mat and bend the other leg. And then switching sides, really stretching those calves and hamstrings, pushing the shoulders back towards the legs. Deep breath. And just roll it forward into a plank position. We're just going to hold here for 10, 9, 8. Nice, strong in our core for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it down, bending those elbows to the sides, coming into an upward facing dog, and then into a quick child's pose, opening those knees wide, sitting back on those hips, rocking back and forth. And we're going to come up and start on that right side. So we're going to grab the ring. We're going to place it on the mat, bringing that bottom leg inside the ring and then the top leg on the outside on the top of the ring. So your head, hips, and heels are in one long plane. That ankle on the top left foot is resting on the ring, left hand stabilizing. And from here, you're going to point both toes, lengthen through the legs, and just pulse that top leg down and pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, really strong in our core here for 7, 6, 5, 4, really using those inner thighs to push down on that ring for 3, 2, and last one. Now we're going to adjust the ring and bring it inside the ankles on both legs like this. And we're just going to lift up and then lower it down. Lifting up the ring and bringing it right back down. Give me 9 more. For 8. Really using our core here in the inner thighs for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one right here. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to lift up, but we're going to squeeze the ring at the top. So lift up, give me a squeeze, and lower it down for 10, 9, 8. You really got to stabilize that ring so it's not moving back and forth for 7, 6, just a light movement right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Rest it down for a breath. And we're going to lift those legs up and we're just going to turn slightly back and forth with that ring, almost like you're driving a car, but with your feet. Give me 8, 7. You really feel it on that bottom inner thigh for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, lower it down. Good. We're going to grab that ring and come onto our backs. And we're going to place the ring inside of our inner thighs. So you're really going to need to squeeze the ring. It might feel like you're going to break it, but these things are very flexible. So ring on the inside of our thighs. We're on our backs. Hands are at our sides. Feet are about 2 palms distance away from our glutes. You're going to give me a big inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. Slowly roll it up. Lower back, middle back, upper back. And from here, we're just going to drop it down, hovering above the mat, and then bring it back up for 10, 9, squeezing that ring at the top for 8, 7, 6, really pushing those palms into the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Pulse it down, bring it back up and squeeze. We're going to hold at the top and just pulse that ring for 10, 9, really lifting up through those glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. We're going to lower it down, lift it up, and lift up out of those heels so we're on our tippy toes, and then repeat. So lower it down, hovering above the mat, lift up out of those hips, and then lift the heels. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, really feeling those glutes at the top for 3, 2, and last one right here. Lower, lift, and lift those heels. We're going to slowly lower it down all the way onto the mat. Grab that ring. We're going to come up and over to that other side. So we're going to do our left side body. Again, the ring is resting on the mat. That bottom leg is inside of it. Top leg is on top of the ring. The inside of the ankles. Point the toes. Plug in that core. And just give me 10 pulses right here. Really squeezing down on that ring for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Adjust that ring so it's inside both of the ankles. Make sure it's nice and comfortable and not going to move. And from here, again, resting that top arm down to stabilize. We're going to lift up and lower for 10, 9. Try not to rock back and forth like I just did. Really using that core and those outer and inner thighs. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one right here. Rest it down for a breath, and we're going to do the same thing, but pulse the ring at the top. So squeezing in both legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Definitely feel this one. It might look like nothing to someone watching you, but you know as you're doing it, you're feeling it. Give me 3 more. 2, and last one right here. Good. Rest it down for a breath, and then we're going to lift it back up for this last thing, and we're going to move it forward and backward. Like you're driving a car with those feet, but it's just the ring. Give me 8, 7, really feeling it in that bottom leg, that inner and outer thigh. For 5, 4, legs are nice and straight, toes pointed for 3, 2, and last one. Good, bring it down. We're gonna come onto our knees. So we're gonna sit it up, grabbing that ring. So we're gonna straighten that left leg right out. Ring is nice in front of you. Core is plugged in, belly button tucked in. We're just gonna lower it down onto that right side and bring it back up. Squeeze the ring at the top. So crunching the obliques and then squeezing the ring at the top. For 7, 6, nice and controlled, really articulating each movement here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Finish strong. Good. Now keeping that ring straight out, we're going to lower it down and bring the ring so it's right above the mat, and then bring it back up. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and last one. Good. Now we're going to combine both those movements. So we're going to crunch it down, bring the ring right here, pulse it, bring it back up, pulse it at the top. Crunching the obliques, ring above the mat, pulse, bring it back up, and pulse. Give me 8 more. 7, 6, 5, for 4, for 3, last 2. Whew, really feeling it. It's full body workout. Last one right here. And pulse. Whew, good job. Take a deep breath. Bend those, sit back on that hips and those glutes. Mine are a little tight from sitting in that position. And we're going to move on to the other side. So right leg, nice and straight, out to the side. Ring in front of you, slight bend in those arms, core plugged in, and we're just going to lean it down to those left obliques and pulse it up, squeezing the ring at the top. For 8, 7. I feel like one side always has less mobility, and it's definitely this side for me. For 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Now we're gonna keep the ring straight out in front of us and hover it above the mat, and then bring that ring back up. Give me 9 more. 8, for 7, really feeling it in both obliques right here. For 6, don't forget to squeeze the ring at the bottom like I just did. For 5, 4, for 3, give me 2 more, and last one right here. And deep breath at the top, and we're going to combine the two. So we're going to bring it down to the mat, pulse, and then bring it to the top and pulse. For 10, 9, 8, 7. That left leg is on fire as well. Give me 5 more. For 4, 3, 2. Last one, nice and strong right here. Good. Sit back on those hips for a breath. Reach those arms above your head. And bring it back down. We're going to finish off on our knees together, bringing that ring straight out. core is nice and engaged and plugged in. Slight bend in the arms. And we're just going to do 10 squeezes right here. Really big squeezes. Try to touch the hands together for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you got it, 2, and last one. Good, sit it back, drop that ring to the side. Give me a big inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. One more time, kind of bringing everything back together, that heart rate down. Inhale through the nose, and exhale it out through the mouth. Float open those eyes. I hope you enjoyed today's flow, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.